Um, Good morning. I was looking for the Pokemon Presents live stream and I found this DJ Pikachu thing that's been playing music for like the last half an hour or so. But good morning, everybody. It's not our usual streaming day, but here we are. I wanted to watch the Pokemon Presents with you guys and react and see what cool announcements they may or may not actually do. And they've got this weird DJ Pikachu thing. So I'm like wondering, like, okay, is this gonna be like just a weird little let's get excited for the Pokemon Direct situation, or are we actually gonna get a Pokemon music game announced during this Direct? I don't know. But you know, welcome to the stream. And we'll we'll talk and wait for the next 13 minutes until the presentation starts. I'm hoping this is the same live stream as the Pokemon Presents. There wasn't another one available. So, yeah. I don't know. As soon as I went onto the YouTube account for the Pokemon and I saw this live stream, I'm like, what is this? Because I know they, they did a tease for a DJ Pikachu thing a few days ago. Actually, I think it was more than a few days ago, actually. I think we talked about it on last week's live stream. Art says that's amusing and scary. Yeah, it's very interesting. It is. Yep. I opened it up earlier today. I'm like, what is going on here? What is happening? I don't understand. But you know, I guess we're gonna be listening to this, these DJ remixes of Pokemon music for the next 11 minutes. I wonder if, could you imagine if they really do announce a Pokemon rhythm game or music game that uses this music? That would be fun, but I don't know. I'm kind of like torn between this just being an intro thing that they're using. I mean, I guess we'll find out soon. It's just so... Anyways. So, we're streaming today mostly just to watch the Direct. Unless they announce something really cool that like comes out today that we want to dive into after the stream, after their stream is over. I'm still going to be streaming tomorrow to do our normal streams to go thing. So tomorrow we'll probably go through a lot of, if not the rest of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D for handheld first. But today, I like doing these little watching presentation and live stream things. Ben, I'm gonna be right back. Well, you got plenty of time. You got 10 minutes and 38 seconds before the thing starts. And I will be I'll be right back as well, because I am going to grab some water. And my Switch 2 dock is still in my bedroom attached to my projector, so I'm going to put that in just in case something cool is announced, like a demo of ZA or something that we can dive into after the stream. Art said there was a DJ gamepad for 360 PS3, wasn't I vaguely remember something like that. Yeah, because the Guitar Hero Rockman people, there was a DJ Hero game, I think. Yeah, I never played it, but there was a game called DJ Hero that had a peripheral attached to it. All right, there we go. Got our water set up. We got about 9 minutes left. Let's see. There was a DJ peripheral made for DJ Hero. Yep. Looks like this right here. And DJ Hero was, I think, yeah, it was a PS3, 360, and PS2 game. So that makes sense. So yes, it was. Could you imagine if Nintendo tried something like that? Because I don't think Nintendo's ever made a rhythm game before. Let's see if they ever... No, they've never really made a game, you know, a music game before. I mean, we're going off of, you know, theorizing that they're going to announce a music game, wondering if they are, and then thinking, like, you know, we'll probably get into the presentation, and they won't. It'll probably just be oh no, we just made this for the stream intro. Art says, that's interesting. I vaguely remember being talked about. I wonder if you could use the new Joy-Con mice to scratch it. That would be interesting. Power Chief says, morning. Here's hoping this presentation is a good one. I'm hoping so too. The last Pokemon Presents, like, I wasn't able to get up early enough for, but now that I'm getting up earlier for work in general, it was a little easier for me. But then again, I think the last Pokemon Direct, all they really did was they showed a little bit of Legend ZA, and I think the other thing they announced was, I think that was when they announced Pokemon Champions, which we know very, very little about. Because, I mean, realistically, they're probably going to show Switch 2 footage of Pokemon Legend ZA. They're probably going to announce some new events for Pokemon Go, like they always do. They're probably going to announce the next expansion pack for Pokemon TCG Pocket, because the EV Growth pack has been around for a good while now, and it's about time, you know, when I get close to getting all the cards for a pack, it's normally around the time when a new pack is about to come out. So they'll probably announce that as well. I know every single Direct, everybody's like, maybe they'll announce Pokemon for the Nintendo Switch Online, Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance apps, and I still think that's probably just never going to happen. I think until they kind of reworks a little bit of how those emulators work, it's probably not going to happen, because they are dead set on making sure people cannot save scum with rewind or save state features. Because I still remember when the Virtual Console Pokemon games came out for Gens 1 and 2, and those were hardwired to Pokemon Bank, so you could transfer stuff upward, except for the glitchy stuff. Because I remember playing Pokemon Red and Yellow on the 3DS, and it would not allow you to transfer the glitch Mew into Pokemon Bank. You know, like if you did the little trick where you, you know, you go to Viridian Forest with the Pokemon trainer guy, fly to Cerulean City, go into the menu as soon as that one trainer sees you, and fly away to glitch the game, and go down to Lavender Town, and then it spawns a battle as soon as you go into the Route West of it. I remember seeing if that glitch would work in the 3DS game, and it did, but it would not allow you to transfer that out of the game. I mean, it would be cool if they did add those to Switch Online, but I don't know. I feel like they would have to rework it a pretty significant amount just to be able to hardwire it to connect to Pokemon Home and not, you know, because if they did that, they would disable save states, they would disable rewind, it would just be playing the game normally. I feel like that was probably easier for them to do, releasing them separately on Virtual Console back on the 3DS. But, you know, who knows? We'll see what they announce. You know, every Pokemon Presents is like, are they going to announce the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games? I mean, if they really wanted to, they could just release a collection. That would be cool. Like a Pokemon Classic collection that's just, you know, basically just emulating Red, Blue, Yellow, Silver, Gold, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. I just don't see them doing that. All right, well, we got a couple minutes left. Art says, a collection would be cool. I haven't looked. I wonder how many are available on the Switch Online emulation under the consoles. How many collections are how many Pokemon games? Because none of the Pokemon games are in the Switch Online emulators. They made other side games in the emulators, but none of the mainline games. Because, I mean, that's what people wanted to do ever since they announced that we were going to get Game Boy and Game Boy Advance emulator apps on the Switch Online. But, you know, it's whatever. Oh, and I bet... Okay, another possible announcement. I could see them putting a Pokemon game into the GameCube Online app and announcing it here. Oh, like XD? XD was a GameCube game, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Gale of Darkness with the Shadow Lugia? Yeah, that was a GameCube game. Okay. That would be awesome. If they announced that, if they like added Gale of Darkness to the GameCube app on Switch Online today. I mean, that's not the mainline games, but that would be really cool. I always wanted to play that because I've always loved Shadow Lugia. Okay, it's starting. I'll shut up now. Let me know if the volume's okay once they start. Nothing's happening. Oh, did they put a different stream for the Pokemon Presents? No. Where is it? Bro, are we joking? Here goes. Okay, okay.
Your special artwork for Paradise.
Why would you do that?
In 2025, we will host Championship Sunday in an arena for the very first time. Those who can prove themselves.
Pokemon Company,
as the
that's
best
not
earn
okay.
Incredible prizes, including the coveted.
Because they didn't have a previously
Alongside our
scheduled live stream for the
we
Pokemon
expect
Presents, so
more than
I thought the
20,000
dumb DJ
Pokemon
thing
fans
was gonna be the
celebrate
Pokemon
together
Presents.
and enjoy tons of new activities. Each attendee will also receive a special digital code to obtain Toad School for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games. During the weekend,
Okay,
fans
that's
at home
interesting.
can tune in to the action via our live stream broadcasts available in multiple languages. Some of these streams have special
Is this in
giveaways
HD?
planned,
Yeah, it is.
so
I
we
saw some
hope you'll
pixelation,
join us
so I
in
wanted to make
cheering
sure the
our
stream was good
competitors
quality.
as they strive to achieve the title of World Champion. Thank you for being a part of what makes our global community of Pokemon trainers so special.
On this island, we want the Pokemon to have
What-
as much
what is-
fun as they'd like.
Oh, right, the
We'll
Netflix
do our
series
very
that they were
best to help
making.
you feel as
I completely forgot
comfortable
about that.
as possible, so you can make the most of the amenities we offer.
That
No, I just landed there. Leave it alone,
that
please.
animation style is
Haru,
so
it's all up to you. Make our
weird.
team proud.
Are you okay?
Thanks, I'm fine. Kent?
Haru?
Oh yeah, that guy's totally her ex, no doubt.
Moving here helped a lot. Working actually makes me happy, and I can work harder too.
Starting, do you think they would put in an effort to make a Pokemon Presents stream video look good? I would hope so. I mean, I would want it to look
causing you so much trouble.
okay.
I know it's a lot.
How long have you and Celio known each other, Dan?
For about 15 years now. Looking back, it gave me such good memories and so much happiness.
They look like toys. Like they look
As
like
long as
plush.
you never give up, you can
toys.
overcome any obstacle.
Like the Pokemon do in
And our
this
friends
whatever this
always remind us
animation
that we're
and
never
design style
alone.
is. Okay, that's interesting.
Onward to a brand new day.
Only on Netflix. Oh, yeah, okay. That was interesting, I guess.
My name is Peter Lord, the co-founder and creative director at Aardman Animation Studio in Bristol, England. Now at Aardman, we have created award-winning stories with iconic characters. Now, we have the pleasure of partnering with Pokemon on an exciting new stop-motion animated series. We'll be putting some very special Pokemon front and center as the heroes of our show, and it will be set in a region which is very close to our hearts. It will give a unique look at the Pokemon world told from the perspective of Pokemon, with a signature Aardman sense of character and comedy and craft. I know you'll love it as much as we do. We could not be more excited to share this sneak peek with the world, so let's have a look.
Okay, and we're getting another animated project. Well, Lou just doesn't care. Alright, so we're getting a Galar-based little animation thing. Sounds neat. Surfetch and Pikachu.
Hello, everyone.
Honestly,
I'm
that sounds
Utsunomiya
like
from
something
the
that
Pokemon
the
Company.
that YouTuber, that
In
YouTube
today's
channel would make that
broadcast,
makes
we will
the
be
Mew and
bringing you a
Mewtwo
variety of
comic
news
stuff.
about Pokemon, including our newest titles. In our next segment, we'd like to share the latest information about Pokepark Kanto. Please have a look.
Poke Park Kanto. Oh, is this the...
Park Kanto, the first permanent outdoor Pokemon attraction, will open soon.
Oh, yeah, it's the new amusement park thing they're making.
Park Kanto is built on roughly 26,000 square meters of land within Japan's Yomiuri Land amusement park.
Pokemon has grown so much thanks to lots of support from many people. So we wanted to make a place everyone could come together and enjoy. A space where Pokemon will always be, and where people and Pokemon can have fun together. That wish prompted us to begin work on a world where Pokemon truly exist.
Park Kanto can be broadly divided into two areas.
Pokemon live within the forest. When you step inside, you'll find Pokemon playing together in groups. We want to broaden people's idea of how Pokemon live and interact with one another by letting them experience a world with Pokemon in it. A place where we can tell visitors, welcome to the world of Pokemon.
As you enter, you'll be greeted by the diverse landscape of this rich natural forest where Pokemon reside. There's also an area where Pokemon and trainers gather, the town of your dreams. Here, encounters with a variety of Pokemon await you.
All right, that's interesting.
Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
A number of other announcements. All right, yep, here's the new stuff that they're adding to Pokemon Go. Oh, more Galar stuff. They're probably enhancing the Max Battle thing that they've been doing for a while.
Pokemon Go Fest 2025 Max Finale is coming soon.
Or
Max Pokemon
it's
will be
just
appearing
a...
one after another.
It's just a
Eternatus will be appearing
finale
for the
thing.
first time globally. We also have a promo code to share that will give you a chance to catch a powerful Gigantamax Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah, not exactly what I was expecting with that gigantic dramatic intro. Pokemon Masters again. Okay. I never actually played that game on mobile.
I'll finish him off. Let's teach him a lesson with our new power. Pokemon Masters EX.
That is so weird to hear voice acting on her. Is this the new TCG set? Nope, that's the cafe game. That's another one of their mobile games that I never played. I played Pokemon Go in the TCG game. And you know, I do stuff in that every day, but I haven't really touched any of the others. Okay, so they're adding the 3 dogs to the Pokemon Sleep app. Oh, and they're... Oh, right, yeah, they're adding Latios and Latias to Pokemon Unite. That makes sense because those two were recently a part of a promotional event thing in Pokemon Go.
Unite's 4th anniversary. Latios and Latias
I forgot that this... I forgot that this was a thing. Art says, what is that Pokemon Sleep app? I think it was like an app that's supposed to help you, like, that's supposed to help with, like, alarms and sleep and stuff. I haven't actually used it. Oh, here it is. This is probably the new expansion that's coming to the TCG Pocket game. Ooh, Mega Gardevoir? That's cool. A lot of Megas. They're probably adding a lot of Megas because of Legend ZA coming out later this year. Nope, that's just an expansion pack to the actual card game. Okay.
Next, please take a look at this video.
Been Pokemon Unite is 4 years old. It lasted long. Yeah, I haven't played, I think, since the 2nd anniversary. When they added, what was it? Glaceon, I think? Starting, it's a game that measures how well you sleep. Pokemon Friends. Oh, this is what? The little puzzle game? Obviously, it's a Switch game because in the video they're playing it on a Switch. It's gonna be multi-platform because the dock that they were using in the video was Switch 1 and a mobile game. But, I mean, it looks interesting, I guess. Like a little mini game
Solve
sort of
puzzles
thing.
And get your daily aha moment. Use the plush you get from solving puzzles to decorate your in-game plush rooms. Pokemon Friends.
Okay, that seems interesting.
Pokemon Friends is a puzzle game where players enjoy the thrill of realization while untangling their thoughts. Every day you play is a chance to untangle your next eureka moment. Pokemon Friends will be available on Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android.
Oh, good,
after
it's
this
going to be
broadcast.
available today.
We hope you download it and give it a try. Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon main series.
So probably free to play.
A free update geared for the Nintendo Switch 2 system is available for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. When playing
It's
on
already.
Nintendo Switch
It's not
2,
free to
you'll be
play.
able to enjoy
Pokemon Friends
smoother
is
movement and
$10.
even
It's on the
sharper
eShop right
graphics.
now.
We hope you try visiting the Paldea region on Nintendo Switch 2 as well.
What's this? Are they adding? Is this probably a new event thing?
A new Terra Raid battle event.
Yeah,
series
it's
will
just
kick
an
off
event.
in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet tomorrow.
Surf Name and RIP to anybody who wanted to try it.
These
Yeah,
Terra Raid battle
let's
events will
try this
feature
game
Shiny
for
Rochan,
$10.
Shiny Qianpao, Shiny Tinglu, and Shiny Chiyu. But just winning the Terra Raid battles won't be enough to get these 4 Pokemon.
Let me look to see if
You'll
there is
be
at least a
able to
demo.
add each
Though
one
if
to
there
your
was,
team
they would
only
probably
after
they
it's
probably
been
would have
defeated
mentioned it
1
here.
million times. Everyone will have to work together to attain the treasures of Ruin.
Yep, no demo. Just
Pokemon Mass
just
Outbreak
a paid
events will
game
also be occurring at
with
the
a
same time.
bunch of paid DLC.
And that's not all. We're also giving away a tracksuit apparel item, so we hope you continue to enjoy adventuring in the Paldea region.
Bitman says, I'm just waiting on Pokemon Champions to be on. Yeah, I'm not really super excited about any of the announcements they've made so far.
Next, allow me to share some information.
Oh,
about
hey,
Pokemon
speak of the devil.
Champions.
Pokemon Champions.
Pokemon Champions. In this title, you can enjoy the battles you know and love from the Pokemon series on your Nintendo Switch or mobile device. You can invite your previous
Milotic's
Pokemon
in there.
partners to join
Awesome.
the action by linking with Pokemon Home, or you can find new partners to battle alongside you right away from within Pokemon Champions.
Okay. So you can transfer from Pokemon Home. That's
You can
interesting.
recruit Pokemon to your team to battle alongside you. It's up to you which Pokemon to choose. Recruit Pokemon you're interested in and form a team. Then it's finally time for Pokemon battles.
Okay.
You can enjoy ranked battles that let you face off against trainers from around the world, as well as private battles where you can take on family and friends with greater immersion than ever before.
Wonder if it's going to be a strictly multiplayer game.
Take on thrilling matches in single battles and double battles. Finally, we'd like to introduce you to a new way to raise Pokemon that lets you enjoy battles even more.
Training.
Pokemon Champions offers ways to make raising your Pokemon more flexible and convenient than ever.
Oh.
Teach your Pokemon moves that interest you.
So you
Then
can like
train your
move stats
Pokemon to
around.
make the
Okay,
most
that's
of them.
cool. I like that.
Recruit and train to easily enjoy Pokemon battling.
And you can change. Oh, you can change the nature
Bringing
too.
Pokemon
Okay.
battles to everyone. Pokemon Champions. Plan to release in 2026.
Next year. Okay. Well, at least they gave us a little bit of information.
Last
That's
up,
cool.
we have some news about the Pokemon Legends ZA game. Please have a look at this video.
Okay, new trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA. It's so quiet, I'm raising the volume a little bit. I mean, where's the new information? Surf Demon said, I think it's their answer to the game Pokemon Showdown. Okay. Ooh, Mega Evolution's cool. There's Mega Tyranitar. Are they gonna show? Oh my gosh, they're gonna show Mega Dragonite before the game. Yep, they're gonna show. That's Yep, that's something, all right. I don't know about that design though, with the wings on its head.
Pokemon Legends ZA. We'd like to introduce this game's new story, which takes place in a city striving to be somewhere that belongs to both people and Pokemon.
Certainly, that's a design, all right. Yeah. At least they didn't show that rumored
After you arrive in
Mega
Lumiose
Starmie
City,
design in the
either
trailer.
Elaine
That
or
sounds
Tawny will
really
invite you to
weird.
join Team MZ. Team MZ's objective is to protect the city of Lumiose. Let's get to know Team MZ a little better. There's Naveen, a fashion designer in the making. And there's Lita, who aspires to become a professional dancer. As part of Team MZ, you'll spend your days in Lumiose City with this crew.
Okay.
Lumiose City looks different by day and by night. During the day, you can explore the city and find lots of Pokemon to add to your party. Then, by night, you can compete in the ZA Royale with the Pokemon you've raised, aiming to climb the ranks. As you advance in the ZA Royale, battles against powerful trainers await. One of those trainers, Corbeau, is the boss of the Rust Syndicate, an organization operating in Lumiose City. It seems like he has some kind of business with the members of Team MZ.
The Rust Syndicate. Definitely not, the villain of the game.
Lumiose City offers plenty of ways to have fun.
Surf Demon, I
aside from
misread the
Pokemon
professional
battling.
dancer's pole dancer. Wouldn't that be fun?
Trainers can change their hairstyle,
Pokemon, he getting a little out there. Ooh, I like that
And
two-tone
outfit
to the
appear however
hairstyles.
they would like as they stroll around the city. If you've teamed up with a Furfrou, a Pokemon with distinctive long fur, you can even have it trimmed into
Oh, that's
fashionable
cute.
styles.
That's really cute.
You can also take photos at interesting spots, or relax and hang out with your Pokemon if you like.
Oh, look at that Ralts. It looks so cute up on that stool.
All kinds of encounters await you in Lumiose City. Emma, the best detective in Lumiose, will ask you to help with her detective work. You can find people around the city who need a hand and solve their problems. Mabel is the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. By catching Pokemon, you can aid her research. In return, you can receive useful items for your adventures in this game.
All right, so the research reward function is returning from Pokemon Legends Arceus then. That sounds very similar to that.
Change has been occurring in Lumiose City recently. Some wild Pokemon have been mega evolving on their own and going rogue. These so-called rogue mega evolved Pokemon can't contain their own strength and are the very definition of dangerous. To take them on, you'll need to fight Mega Evolution with Mega Evolution.
Okay, so this is basically... Okay, this looks very similar to the,
One newly discovered
the
Mega
raids
evolved Pokemon, Mega
from,
Dragonite, has distinctive
Sword and Shield
Dragonair-like
Scarlet Violet.
features, like
Just
wings
the way
on
that
its head
arena looked, it
and a
looked
fur on its
very,
tail.
very similar.
While tackling rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, you'll want an ally from Team MZ at your side, plus strong bonds with your Pokemon. This city holds many stories. Different wishes intertwine, seeking for people and Pokemon to coexist. Pokemon Legends ZA, coming Thursday, October 16, 2025.
Thursday, that's a weird game that's a weird day for a game to release. Reminds me of when the PlayStation Network used to update on Thursdays. Ooh, early purchase bonus, get a Ralt holding a Gardevoir. Oh, sweet. So basically you get a special little Ralts line.
What did you think? Pokemon Legends ZA is releasing on October 16, 2025.
I just noticed that on the shelf behind that guy on the right, there's a shiny Geodude sitting there. I don't see any other
That's all
shinies
for
up there,
today's
though.
presentation. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Is that it? Are we joking? Surf Demon, that's definitely going to run like butt on Switch 1. That's probably, I mean, that's probably why they made a Switch 2 version. Like, are we serious? Was that the whole presentation? Well, that was a presentation, all right. Power Chief, that's terrible. Yep. That was, I mean, it was kind of like, oh, hey, here's some new information about all of the stuff you already knew about. Benman says, pretty much so. If you're a Pokemon fan, get a Switch 2 now. Well, yeah, because they already updated Scarlet and Violet to run really well on Switch 2. And we're getting a Switch 2 version of Legends ZA, and I don't know. The next Pokemon game, I could see, you know, I could see the next Pokemon game being still multi-platform, but I probably within the next year or so, they'll probably start making Switch 2 only Pokemon games. That's, well, you know, I want to say that's disappointing, but the last Pokemon Presents was kind of disappointing too. I mean, the main new thing they showed outside of like a lot of the megas that are in ZA was the stuff about Pokemon Champions. So really
Pokemon
just
Champions.
this was the main new thing
Right
they showed.
away from within Pokemon Champions.
Because they did say that it connected to Pokemon Home, though I can't imagine they wouldn't have
Alongside you.
a limited list of compatible Pokemon you could push over.
Recruit Pokemon you're interested in and form a team. Then it's finally time for Pokemon battles.
Oh no.
For
That feature right there.
Pokemon team. Recruit Pokemon you're
Right there. I bet that VP currency is going to be the premium currency, and it's going to be like the points you get in Pokemon Unite. So you'll probably be able to, in-game, recruit a few Pokemon, but then it's going to be like a massive, gigantic grind session to get more. Or tuning into events where they're going to give them away. I'd say that's 1,000% what's going to happen. Because I think you can, well, Pokemon Unite didn't have a trial recruitment period, but you could do like a mock battle to test out their moveset. But that's probably going to be 100% what it is. So when you start the game and you get, 5,000 points, it's like, get what you want now. Try not to, and you probably won't be able to realistically collect everything without playing the game for an extensive, obscene amount of time. Yeah, Surf Demon 100% the real money currency. Yeah, that's, as soon as I saw that feature and I heard her say that, I'm like, wait, yep, that's that is definitely what they're gonna do there.
Then it's finally time for Pokemon
Because I remember how that was in Pokemon Unite, where the first couple that you get are pretty easy to get, and then it takes so long to get anything else outside of paying with real money or doing events.
Greater immersion than ever before.
Greater immersion than ever before. Yeah, okay.
Take on thrilling matches in single battles.
I mean, it
and
does
double
look cool.
battles.
I want to say it's probably going to be free to play, but that game, the
Finally,
puzzle
we'd like
game
to
they
introduce
just
a
released,
new way to raise
is
Pokemon that
not
lets you
free to
enjoy
play.
battles even more.
And it's also a multi-platform game. It's also a
Pokemon
mobile game.
Champions offer
Oh,
ways to
let me
make
look
your
to see.
Pokemon more flexible
I'm going to
and
look it up on my
convenient
phone
than
to
ever.
see if it's also
Teach your
$10
Pokemon moves that
on mobile.
interest you. Then train your Pokemon to make the most of them.
It's
Recruit
called
and train to
Pokemon
easily enjoy
Friends.
Pokemon battling. Bringing Pokemon battles to everyone. Pokemon Champions. Plans
Nope.
to release in
It's
2020.
free to play on mobile.
Last up, we have some news about the Pokemon Legends ZA game.
That
Please have a look
is,
at this video.
Yep. It is a free-to-play game on mobile that has in-app purchases. And just in case you people were wondering, we can look at it on the Switch 2 eShop. Let me just swap my HDMI cable over. There we go. Go down to recent releases. $10 or $33 for the bundle. Like, are we joking? We got puzzle packs for like $15 a piece, or $26 if you buy them together. But like, are we joking? This should, first of all, this should be a free-to-play game, and then on mobile it is a free-to-play game. That is messed up. That is really messed up. But whatever, I guess. Westy 90, $10 Switch tax. I mean, the other Pokemon games that were on mobile were free to play on Switch. Who wants? Just search Pokemon. Just software. Pokemon Unite was free. Cafe Remix and Quest were both free. It's just friends. I hope that doesn't go further in the future. I don't know. That is so surprising and kind of messed up. Because, like, if it was free to play, we probably would have downloaded it and tried it. But I'm not, like, super big on, you know, a little collection of mini games and puzzles. I mean, it looks kind of cute, but eh. So if you looked at the eShop price for ZA, it's not too bad. It's $49.99, and for Switch 2, it's $58. Okay, it's probably about the same here. We can look at that because it's in the coming soon section. Let's just slowly trek through here because I always like looking to see if there's anything new here. Because they added this to the coming soon section yesterday, I think. The new Demon Slayer game. But get down here and we'll eventually find it. There it is. Okay. So, Switch version is $59.99, which is what other Switch games costs. And then Switch 2 is $69.99, so it's $10 more. And there's a $10 upgrade pack. Okay, that's fine. So people can buy the Switch version, realize that it doesn't play very well, as most of the Pokemon games on Switch do, and then say, oh, I'll just pay $10 more to play it on the Switch too. Okay. At least that's not, you know, crazy. I mean, that tracks with, like, what? Isn't that what Donkey Kong cost too? $69.99? Yeah. That's probably just going to be the new standard for first-party games. But hey, whatever. It's fine, I guess. Well, let's see if anything really cool is on sale right now. Witcher 3 bundles, $15. That's cool. 100% off free download because I already own it. Call of Warzone, definitely not a Call of Duty thing. I always like to look through here to see if there's something that I have been looking to buy, just waiting for a sale on. And I'm not really seeing anything crazy here. All the Five Nights at Freddy's games are on sale, but normally you can like dig through here and like sometimes something will really like pop out at you, like you know like the My Little Pony game that's 50% off. Just kidding. West 90, is Suikoden 2 worth getting the Switch 2 version? I have not played it, so I do not know. Looks like the Switch 2 version increases the resolution. Let's see. The original Switch version of the game is 720p in portable mode and 1080p docked, targeting 30 FPS. Switch 2 release increases that resolution to 1080p in portable mode and 1440p docked. And it does... Oh! And the Switch 2 version is 60 frames per second. So if that's important to you, that's basically the difference. So larger resolution and 60 FPS instead of 30. I mean, Suikoden's a turn-based RPG, so it's probably not going to matter too much in the long run. But, you know, it's there. Oh, that terrible looking Star Trek game is on sale for $2. I do love Star Trek, but I remember watching the trailers when this game was coming out, and I was like, yeah, how about no?
Captain's log supplemental.
I was only really interested in because that Prodigy series continued Catherine Janeway's story. But anyways, not really looking like there's anything crazy here. Chernobylite's $6, but I already own that, so it's whatever. They re-released this this Thief Simulator knockoff. But, you know, nothing crazy going on here. It's weird seeing games that you own, like Grip, having been re-released, so we no longer own it.
Rated.
But, yeah, nothing crazy here. Nothing really crazy at all. Oh, Gym Manager. Yep, that's probably awful. Eternal Blade 2, that's cool. Eternal Blade 1 was a fun game. But nothing really. Oh, hey, Gun Pixies is $12. That's awesome. I still have that from the review code that P-Cube sent me. That was a European region review code. Nope, nothing's really popping out at me. All right, well, I mean, I guess that was okay. Didn't really show us anything new outside of like the theme park stuff. The puzzle game, the weird puzzle game. That's not free on Switch, but it is on mobile. In the mobile version has a disclaimer when you first boot it up that says, "Attention to minors, make sure you have your parents' permission before you make purchases in this app." Ew, and it doesn't play super well either. I'm getting, like, I booted up on my iPhone 16 Pro and there's a lot of lag going through the default menu. Just setting up the game. That is rather bizarre. Anyways, unfortunately, I don't have a way to show you guys that. Surf Demon Gun Pixies also runs fairly well on Steam Deck. I would hope so. Then again, it doesn't run perfect on Switch too. The treadmill minigame still drops frames, oddly. Surf Demon says, speaking of Ubisoft, they're trying to say that microtransactions make a game more fun. I don't know about that either. Ubisoft games are normally, you know, I normally go to Ubisoft for single player games. Yep, Wesley 90 because that's where all the money is. Yep, from all people buying stuff. Okay, well, that was interesting. Not really anything else to say. If you guys are curious about what's going on the channel right now, even though we are going to stream tomorrow, doing more handheld first stuff. K9, this is a little PS1 style horror game. We're going to review that on Friday. It runs on Switch. It actually runs really badly on Switch 1. It runs a lot better on Switch 2, but it's really badly optimized. You know, PS1 graphics first person horror game. Switch 1 version basically always runs at like 20 FPS and below. It's horrible. Makes perfect sense for why I reached out to these people like multiple times for a review code and they never responded. I'm like, oh, this is why they didn't respond. They don't want a review of this because it doesn't run well right now. And it probably won't run well. Power Chief, it runs. Well, I mean that's basically what it does. Like, because like at the start of the game, it runs at a shaky 30 FPS. Then as soon as you get into the main part of the game, where you have this hub and a bunch of puzzle rooms to go through while you're being stalked by the killer of the game, it never runs at 30 FPS. It's always like in the 20s and below. It's really bad. I mean, it runs okay on Switch 2. It jumps around between 30 and 60, but it's just not very well optimized at all. I was surprised because I thought, oh, okay, these frame drops are probably just going to happen in these single weird rooms. No, as soon as you get to the main part of the game, it never goes back up, and it's never stable. Surf Demon says, like, ZA is going to run on the Switch 1 at 10 to 20. Oh, I hope it's not that low. I hope it's not 10 to 20 FPS. I'm hoping that it'll at least try to maintain 30. I'm kind of expecting ZA to be like 30 FPS with consistent drops into the 20s. That's what I'm expecting out of it. But we'll see what happens when it actually releases. So, Demon, I'm hoping at least 25 to 30 FPS. Yeah, fingers crossed. Because we know it's gonna we know it's going to be higher on Switch 2. But a lot of people are wondering, like, what about Switch 1? Since obviously it began development for Switch 1, and it's still releasing as a cross-platform title. Because there's not really any official information out there. Just kind of people speculating that they're going to try to get a locked 30 FPS for Legends ZA and then 60 FPS for Switch 2. Benjamin says, if it runs as well as Scarlet and Violet, that's good. Let's hope it's not worse than Scarlet Violet. I don't imagine it'll run worse than Scarlet and Violet before their Switch 2 patch. Because that was really rough. But Scarlet and Violet are also like significantly larger games because they were trying to go all in on the open world aspect. So we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. I don't know. It's just a weird situation. Because everything that I'm seeing is just like, how do you people think that ZA will run on Switch 1? And there's no official information. I mean, even the Switch 2's information is, not super clear. Like, I think when they announced the differences, they said improved performance and frame rate. They did not say 60 FPS. They did not say 120. They did not say anything. They just said improved. Surf Demon says, just looked at Pokemon Friends here, and it is $7.99. So that's the way they did it all across the board. Do I still have access to my UK account? Or is it going to make me... It's going to make me sign into the stupid account, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I'm good on that. Yeah. It's sad because I was gonna like try it for a little bit today, but now we're not because it's $10. And you know that and you know, $7.99 in pounds is, you know, basically the equivalent of $10 here, so that's the same price. That is vastly unfortunate. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Wonder if there's already stuff online talking about it. Yep, it in the Nintendo Switch subreddit, Pokemon Friends available on Nintendo eShop for $10. And the first comment says $10 on eShop, but free on mobile? It looks like there's also a $10 basic pack on mobile that looks like on Switch. Okay, so basically there's a $10 pack on mobile that basically is the equivalent of the Switch version. Okay, so it's has less in it on mobile, and that's why it's free. But it still shouldn't be like that. They should have just released them both the same way. Saying, hey, here's a free-to-play game, here's a few puzzles, and if you want more, you can buy DLC or do microtransactions or whatever. Beneman says it's $35 for the combo bundle on mobile. That makes sense because that's basically the equivalent of buying all the DLC on Switch. We pull it up and look at it again. We pop down to, here it is. So it's $10 for the game, and then $26 for the bundle of DLC. So that would equate to a little, just slightly over $35 for everything. So that, I guess that tracks. It's just, I don't know. They just should have released them both in the same way. Because, you know, from a first glance, it's like, oh, wait, it's free on mobile, but they're charging money on Switch. When all of their other mobile games have been free to play on Switch. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Oh, well. Well, I guess we'll close everything out today, and I guess we'll just head out of here because I was really hoping they were going to release something like a demo of ZA or something that we could dive in after the stream, after their stream was over, but oh well. I mean, we watched the presentation. It was I mean, it wasn't super great. The Champions information was cool. The ZA trailer was, I mean, it was interesting to see Mega Evolutions, except that, you know, as you guys say, cursed Mega Dragonite design. But at least they didn't show that Mega Starmie design that was in the leaks and rumors. That looks not good at all. But I guess we'll see when the game comes out. So I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. I'm going to get back to work on my review of K9, and I'm working on my next Switch vs. Switch 2 video. So I will head out of here, and we'll be back tomorrow to do our normal streams to go thing as we go through more of Ocarina of Time 3D. So I will see you guys then.